Yeah, so I mean, as you see, like being an instructor here, the profit aspect makes it difficult. But if somebody's really serious, it's gonna take years for this place to like establish to where they can actually like make a decent little living, and they have to put effort continuously to build the school, find customers, because basically the more successful the school becomes, the more money you get paid, because that's just how it works. If I got no customers, I can't pay my instructors. You know what I'm saying? So like, and in addition, yeah, you have to meet up. I mean, the business aspect alone is the absolute most important to keep the school alive. As far as like whether or not you're really fit and whether or not you could do this combat stuff, that's like small potatoes compared to the business aspect. So like that stuff would come afterwards. I mean, even essentially, if you're fat, but then you got 50 customers that you found, like who cares if you're fat? You got 50 damn customers. You know what I'm saying? You got 50 customers that you found. Shit, go ahead and teach them. Teach them how to eat hamburgers all day. You're making, shit, you're making a lot of money. You got 50 customers. You know, but then here you got this guy, he's all fit, you know, all cut, no customers.
No customers.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, then he goes out of business. You know what I'm saying? So that's why you see, maybe you might see a lot of out of shape, maybe fat, so-called martial arts teachers. But shit, if they got a lot of customers, you know why they're surviving. They might be like really likable people, and people they just like the person, so they just want to give them the money.
Yeah.
So it's like being fit, yeah, it's important, but really for business, it's not helping the business just because you're fit. If you don't even have no damn customers, who cares if you're fit?
Yeah, who cares if you cut, you know?
Yeah, like you need the customers. So like I said, to be an instructor is not just about being fit. It's not just about knowing how to defend yourself and how to teach. You also, that marketing aspect, finding the customers is a huge component if you want to be successful in being an instructor. You know what I'm saying? Like that is a huge component, and like when you ask me that question, it's more like, do you want it yourself? I mean, you have to pretty much put in the effort. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put in the effort, like to market and promote and like all that. Because essentially, like you could easily like teach right now, like what you know. And then not only that, like it's not, everything's not on your shoulders. Like I'm here too, and we're doing the Skype training, and you can easily like follow along with your customer or your student or whatever, and we're all like we're like engaged in the learning experience, all that together. You know, like say you found like 3 people that want to learn, and say you tell them, oh, it's $100 a month or whatever it is, and then you train with them. And then if I'm available, then I'm training with you guys online. You're working the drills with them. And then like say, okay, that's $300 that you brought in. So maybe like say even half goes to you or whatever. Say like 200 goes to you, 100 goes to the school. That's helping the school at least. You know what I'm saying? So then like that could happen at any time. You don't need to wait 50 years to become a Sifu, and then you're a Sifu, but then you don't got no customers. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I think I need some experience because I feel like I need some experience like that, because, you know, but to actually like teaching people, you know, explaining, you know, the techniques and all that, I think I need experience like that, you know, especially in the martial art business, you know.
Like it's not as complex as you might think it is. I mean, it's not like you're like training somebody to like win the Olympics. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I mean, it's just like basic stuff. You know, like a lot of people that come to you, they probably don't even know how to do like a push-up. You know, so like to teach them like a proper blocking methods and punching methods and proper exercise technique is very easy. You know, so basically, if you really want to be an instructor, you got to demonstrate right now that you could bring people in and then just start teaching. Teaching what you already know.
Okay.
And if you really want to help the school, then you're going to contribute like the income that you make towards the school. You know what I'm saying? But even if you don't, then like you're still gaining experience and you're making some money. But then you know, if you're gonna use the name and you're gonna promote the name, then you should contribute. You know what I'm saying? Something. I mean, if it's not the income from that, it's gonna be income as far as like your monthly like contribution to the school, like what everybody does, like what Ryan does or whatever. Like they're paying their monthly dues because this is what's keeping the school, you know, alive. You know, it's like basically, say there's 10 people that I'm training, and then I charge them all $100 a month, and then the rent is $1,000 a month. I give all the money that I just made from the 10 people to this landlord. I didn't make any profit. We're just sharing this whole facility here. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I'm getting at, is that like, you know, if you really want to teach, you need to start teaching. Like, you need to start teaching now and start gathering the people, finding the people.
Yeah, but well, since I have no certification, I don't think I should charge right now, should I?
See, the certification is just like that is more like, try to explain it, you know what I mean? It's like basically giving them confidence that you know what you're doing. Like, essentially, like, all you gotta do is meet up to the guidelines of, like, I can't, you know, the way it is that if you're gonna operate like commercially, then you gotta worry more about that stuff. But if you're doing it like privately, like say you're teaching your brother, you're charging him like $5. I mean, it's not like oh my God, like I'm gonna be in jail now. You know, it's like I mean, it's like that's how it starts. I mean, you're teaching your friend, you're teaching your family, and then you like, you know what, like you gotta let them know this is what you could tell them. Like, you're not even getting paid. You just tell them, hey, you know what, I'm charging you $10, and this is going to my school as a donation.
Okay.
Do you understand? Then it can work that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, my cousin, he really wants to be my partner in this online training, though.
Oh yeah.
Not that he wants to learn from you, but he wants to be my partner.
Yeah.
My training partner. I don't know how to go about that. So I don't know what to tell him. I'm like, okay, you don't want to learn from him, but I'm learning from him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
See, then what you do, you can just teach them like privately, and then just charge them the money.
Maybe $10. $10 per session.
just charge him, and then yeah, just do it like that.
Yeah, we are planning on like getting weapons at some martial arts store, but since we're in New York, I'm a little hesitant on that, you know. Can't afford to do that. Not even the sticks.
Well, as long as you're training in the privacy of your own home, then you're okay. You can't train outside. Like, they're not gonna like break down your door with a search warrant to arrest you because you have sticks. Really, you know what I'm saying? The only thing that they really will clamp down on are the guns. But you're not gonna be able to buy guns out there anyway unless you're able to do it lawfully. Okay. So, you know, nobody can stop you from finding 2 branches out there from the tree and then bringing it into your home and training with it. Nobody can stop you from doing that. So, if you can purchase it, then you could use it. You know what I'm saying? You could buy sticks that are designed for the martial arts, or you could go to Home Depot and make your own sticks. You could go outside and get some sticks from the trees, but nobody can stop you from training in your own home. But once you start bringing it out there in the public, then yeah, then you could get in trouble. You know, but another thing is, you know, depending on who you're teaching, if they're minors and they get in trouble with the weapons, or they hurt somebody, then it might lead back to you, maybe. You know, like they'll be like, oh, where'd you learn all this, or where'd you get this? And then if they find out that you, like, it's like basically like buying cigarettes for a minor. You know what I'm saying? That you'll get in trouble if the law gets involved. Or you buy alcohol for a minor. Like the minor gets caught with the alcohol. Oh, you know, where'd you get this? Oh, from this guy. So when you're dealing with the minors, you gotta be careful, because they're typically, if they become irresponsible, you could take the downfall.
Yeah.
You know. So that's why, like, for kids, you know, you gotta be careful. But if the person is an adult, then they're responsible for themselves. So if they hurt somebody with a stick out there, you're not getting in trouble, they are. You know?
Yeah, so the $10 per session is still on my head.
You might as well charge them